You enter the fossil zone about 30 miles east of Prineville on Highway 26. This is the John Day Fossil Beds National Monument, 14,000 acres in 3 separate parcels or units.
Each unit tells part of our story as a whole story. It's like a chapter in a book that brings it all together so that you see the complete fossil history.
The Painted Hills unit, 9 miles northeast of the town of Mitchell, kind of steals the show. This is a photographer's paradise.
Painted Hills, very scenic. It's one of the most visited areas of our park. And that is a very fragile environment. So we have our Don't Hurt the Dirt campaign, encouraging people to stay on the established trail systems because it is so fragile of an area.
Dramatic and colorful stripes decorate the bare hills, and the colors appear to change with the time of day and weather. Take one of the 5 trails to get a closer view. The quarter-mile Painted Cove Trail has a boardwalk over some sections, and it takes you to some colorful close-ups. The Clarno unit of the National Monument, located near the town of Fossil, also has trails, restrooms, and a picnic area. The Sheep Rock unit is the 3rd parcel of the National Monument.
This is the Sheep Rock feature behind me here. And that's actually what we get our name for this unit of the John Day Fossil Beds National Monument, is the Sheep Rock unit. And it's a very easily identified landmark in this area.
This is the Thomas Condon Paleontology Center, sort of the headquarters of the monument. It's located near the intersection of Highway 26 and State Highway 19, a few miles west of the town of Dayville.
This is our visitor center for the national park, so people come here, ask questions, get information on trails, where to go hiking, what to do. But we also have our paleontology area of the building, in which we have fossil preparation going on. We do our collections, and we have a large fossil gallery for people to view. One of the greatest things about this area and coming inside is to see our gallery. And in our gallery, we have so many amazing artifacts. In the Fossil Museum, we have over 500 fossils on display.
Really?
And they are all different types of our different eras. And the murals help us understand a little bit more about what that time period would have looked like, because it doesn't look like Oregon today. We had a very tropical time period.
Yeah.
So this section is our Bridge Creek floral area, and this is about 33 million years ago where these fossils have come from. And now we're about 29 million years ago when we had animals like the entelodont back there in the corner.
That's a little scary looking.
It is. It actually, its jaws could open up very much like a crocodile, almost 3 feet.
Wow.
It kind of looked like, it was a cross between a bear and a pig.
Okay.
This is our lab, and this kind of a process. In order to then start the process, you do large work taking off that plaster. And as you get down to the finer details, you start coming over and doing really fine detail work over here. And this is using an air scribe to cut away some of those materials. And they could spend probably 400 hours easily on one singular fossil.
On one fossil, wow.
Yeah.
The collection of fossils in our part of the world is an ongoing process, and to see how they prepare them for the museum is a unique experience. Keep in mind, though, that you cannot remove fossils from inside the National Monument. That's a big no-no. To take in everything at the John Day Fossil Beds National Monument in a day trip would be pushing it. There is lodging and RV parks in Mitchell and Dayville, as well as groceries, but it will pay to plan your trip carefully. Or you can break it up into 3 separate trips: Sheep Rock Unit, Clarno Unit, and Painted Hills Unit. By the way, morning and evening light at Painted Hills will offer the best photo ops of the day, and maybe of the year. In the John Day Fossil Beds National Monument with cinematographer Cody Rheault, this is Dave Jones for Destination Oregon.